Hello, welcome back to Strictly Gluten Free, and today we're going to tackle a classic short crust pastry. Let's face it, it's not the easiest thing to find, and if you do, it's pretty expensive, and actually it's really easy to make. So let me show you how I make short crust pastry. For this recipe, you will need 200 grams of gluten-free plain flour, 100 grams of cold cubed butter, 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum, 1 egg beaten, and somewhere between 3 and 5 teaspoons of water. We'll get to that bit at the end. And you might have noticed that I'm using a stand mixer. The reason I use a stand mixer is that it removes heat that you have in your fingertips if you're going to rub it into breadcrumbs. You can absolutely do that if you don't have a stand mixer. But this will produce slightly better results, in my opinion, and it's less messy, etc. But not having any heat into the butter really does seem to help. So let's put this together. Firstly, you're going to want to go in with your plain flour. Okay. Spoon. Last bits of that. There we go. I'm going to go in with the cubed butter. You don't want this to be frozen, but you do want it to be as cold as possible before use. Let's just put all of that in there. Okay, and then also we're going to add a teaspoon of xanthan gum. Teaspoon of xanthan gum, and that's going to go in as well. There we go. That is now going to be pulsed. Okay, so we'll pulse this. Oh, make sure it's plugged in and switched on. Now we'll pulse it. And as you can see, that kind of resembles that breadcrumby effect you were looking for. I'll just hold that back in place so as not to disturb it too much. Put the lid back on. Take out that middle piece so that I can pour in. I'm going to start the food processor and just add the egg slowly. You can see that's kind of sort of like almost there in terms of the pastry. What you're going to do finally is just add a drop of water, and that will just glue the whole thing together really. So let's see what happens now. Let's start the food processor again. And there's your pastry. It's really as simple as that. So pop that back on there for a second, just so there's some space to work with. What we can do now, get yourself some cling film. pop your pastry out. Get any extra bits around the side, we'll just take that bit out as well. Any of those bits around the side can come out as well. There we go. That is the pastry. Let's just give it, smooth it out. Make sure there's no lumpy bits. There we go. Gluten-free pastry. I'll stick this in the oven. Maybe not the oven. Let's stick this in the fridge for 30 minutes. And then when you're ready to use it, bring it back out, fridge, room temperature, done deal, ready to go. I'm going to pop this in the fridge. So that's it. Short crust pastry. Pretty easy, right? If you'd like to know what I'm going to use the pastry for, then I'll pop a video up here. Now you know how easy it is to make short crust pastry. Then get going. Pies, quiches, all sorts of savoury dishes you can make now. So let me know what you're going to make. But that's it for today. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on Strictly Gluten Free.